So hello everyone and welcome back to Strategic Moves. Today we are going to see a clash between Javokhir Sindarov and Andrey Esipenko. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. The game started with d4 d5, c4 the queen's gambit, then e6 the queen's gambit declined, then knight to f3 developing the knight, knight to f6 black also developed his knight, then knight to c3, bishop to e7 developing his bishop, then c takes d5, e takes d5 and bishop to f4 trying to create a setup of the London system, or you can say the Jobava London. Then black castled and white played e3. This is known as the London system. And then c5 was played, counter striking in the center. Like if he takes, then there is no center pawns for white, but black has one. Then bishop to d3 was played, developing the bishop. White says, I don't want to take the pawn, but I will develop my bishop. Then knight to c6, developing the knight and creating pressure on this pawn. Creating pressure on the center, you can say. Then white also castled. Then c4, attacking the bishop needs to move back. Then knight to h5, attacking this bishop, attacking this bishop and opening the diagonal for his bishop. Then bishop to e5. This is an inaccurate move, I think so, because now we can attack it with f6. Then bishop to g3, he needs to move back, but I think in this position the good move was to move back at first, I think so, but let's see what happens next. Then f5, trying to, okay, he has opened the diagonal for his bishop. Now he can create attacks. Then bishop to e5 again played. Then bishop to e6, developing his another bishop, and b3, trying to break through the line. Then queen to a5, attacking this knight, and then knight needs to move, so knight to e2. Then b5 and knight to f4, rerouting the knight, and the knight is in a good square trying to trade these knights. So knight takes f4, he takes f4 and queen to d8. Queens go back to its initial position. Okay, then rook to e1 means keeping the rook on the semi-open e file. Then queen to d7, connecting both the rooks. Then rook to e3. I think he's trying to go here, I guess, here or else here. Like he can go to here in this square, means g3 square, and attack this pawn, means g7 pawn. Yeah, so he's trying to do that. Then rook a to e8. He also brings Black also brings the rook on the semi-open file. Then h4, h6, then g3. I think this is a bit inaccurate move because the light squared is now weak squares. Means the light squares near the king is now a bit weak. Then a6, creating the pawn chain. You can see that the structure is a bit pyramidal structure. This is a good pawn structure in chess. Then king to g2. The king is means the king is the king has moved after castling. The king has moved after castling. Then bishop to f7, queen d2. Now I think he wants to double the rooks, or he can play the rook to here in this square because he can now push this pawn. Let's see what happens. Then bishop to b4, attacking the queen. The queen needs to move. Then bishop to h5, pinning this knight. Then a4, trying to break through. Then bishop to a5, takes. Then bishop to d1. I think he is creating an escape route for his queen. Now he can move with his queen like here or on c2. Then bishop takes f3, an inaccurate move by Andrey Esipenko. Bishop b6 was the best. And after this, bishop takes f3 check, queen takes f3, bishop to b6, then rook a6, knight takes d4, attacking the queen. The queen moves to h5, and rook takes c5, rook takes c5, and queen to c6. What a blunder by Andrey Esipenko. This is a blunder because it is pinning the bishop. That's why it's the blunder. Then b takes c4, pawn takes c4, means b takes c4, b takes c4, and bishop to a4, attacking the queen. The queen moves to c5. Then queen to g6, means the queen is slowly entering the house of black king. Then bishop to a7, rook e8, rook takes c8, and queen takes c8 check, king to h7, queen g6 check, king g8. Now bishop to d7. White is attacking black king with these three pieces. These three pieces are very active and has entered black king's house. Then c3, He is trying to promote this pawn, but it will not disturb the white king. Then queen to e8 check, king again moves to h7, queen g5 check, king g8, and now can you find the one and only brilliant move in this position? In this position, the brilliant move is none other than the rook. Rook to e6. Now, if he takes it with his knight, let me first tell you that in this position, black has resigned, and let's see how it can be continued. If black takes, then we will take it with a check. King has no squares but to move here, here, check, check, here, excuse me, here, 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 and here. That's check and mate. Subscribe for more chess analysis video.